Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Van Basten. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Now Van Bommel. And it's Roberto Carlos. A probing pass. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos. Platini. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Ronaldo is firing after that one. Always onto this. And the shot! Goal! Crescer! And Crescer take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a goal kick. And it's Van Basten. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Flamengo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho. Busquets. And this is Shevchenko. Platini. Played in deep. Cleared away. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position here. Ronaldinho. Over to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Shevchenko, looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Xavi. Van Nistelrooy. That has been slung wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's found a way through. Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're back on the ball again. And Van Nistelrooy! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Cruzeiro can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Cruzeiro carrying a 1-goal lead. Ronaldinho, and they win it back again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho, he's got away. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he shoots! Knocks it into space. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Shevchenko. Van Bommel. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Xavi. Van Bommel. Flamengo finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Good ball, good take. Tries to play it through. Baresi. Almost an hour gone. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to retrieve it. Busquets has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. He takes a shot! Van Bommel. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. No way through, so back it comes. Van Nistelrooy.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's tidy. Xavi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Platini. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. And he's taking no chances there. Van Bommel. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Substituição.
Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Platini. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fernando Torres. And it's Michel Platini. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cruzeiro have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Torres. And the shot's on. Mbappe! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Vieira. That's Rijkaard. Adams calmly anticipates. He's only too happy to take that back. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as it goes. Cruzeiro can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here.